Hello, I'm Neon Geode, and welcome to my Fake Superflat series where I've stranded myself in a giant hole in my forever world where I'll be building up an entire civilization starting from nothing but dirt. And so last episode, I got the milk bucket, which is a critical point of advancement in any challenge like this. And basically, this is any challenge in Bedrock Edition where you're doing a super flat world. I'm doing like this hole in my forever world, but basically, if you're doing super flat without a without a bonus chest to give you saplings and without structures, like there's no structures in flat worlds in Bedrock, you don't get access to wood. So you have to do some things to get that access to wood. And so, yeah, basically there is a 8.5% chance of the wandering trader dropping the milk bucket if you kill him while they're drinking from the milk bucket. I got it on I think the fourth attempt, so like a little luckier than average, but not like crazy lucky. And from there, there's basically three paths to wood. Um, Kind of the main path, the path that I'm expecting is going to happen here is that there is a 1 in 3 chance of the wandering trader giving 2 emeralds for that milk bucket. So an eye out for the wandering trader, and hopefully I'll get the wandering trader that trades the emeralds back for that milk bucket. And then from there, there is a 7% chance of a wandering trader giving 2 moss blocks for one of those emeralds. And once I get the moss block, I can bone meal it, get an azalea, and bone meal the azalea, and then I have wood. So for any challenge like that, that's the main path. But there's basically 2 other paths that I can use to get wood with the Wandering Trader. There is also a 7% chance of the Wandering Trader giving 3 brown mushrooms for an emerald. And then I can take the brown mushroom, craft it with a spider eye, which I already have, and sugar, which I already have, to create a fermented spider eye. And then there's 1 in 3 chance of the Wandering Trader giving 2 emeralds for a fermented spider eye. So that's the second path. Well, I guess that's not the complete second path. If I create 2 of those fermented spider eyes, that's going to give me 2 emeralds for each, plus the leftover emerald I have from the milk bucket trade. I'll have 5 emeralds. And then there is a 7% chance of the wandering trader giving a sapling for 5 emeralds. There are 9 different kinds of saplings, but not all of them are useful. So it would be very useless to trade for just a single dark oak or pale oak sapling because you need 4 of those to even grow a tree. And jungle saplings are a bit risky because they have a really low drop rate. So I could plant the tree, get the wood from the jungle tree, and find out that like none of the leaves drop a sapling, and I'm kind of like stuck with a little bit of wood. Like it would still be useful because I could use that wood to craft a bed and a chest to store my items, and then keep grinding for more wood. But really, the best situation would be to get an oak sapling, because we're also going to need apples for this challenge. Create golden apples to cure a villager. So eventually I'm going to need an oak sapling. So it'd be nice to get that right away. And then the third path is going to be to keep grinding for milk buckets and get my 5 emeralds that way, and then trade for a sapling. So there's basically 3 paths, but I'm probably going to end up going the moss path because that's going to be the easiest. Yeah, and what I'm doing here is just clearing out one of my slime chunks, creating a too high wall around it to keep all of the slimes in. I was doing that last episode, and I'm just finishing that up now. So yeah, this episode I'm gonna keep grinding. Gonna be kind of some chores around the world. I'm going to keep grinding for the wandering traders to get those wandering trader trades. I'm going to be doing everything I can to protect this milk bucket at all costs, because that would be a major setback if I did not get that. I'm also going to be filling in some creeper holes in my world, and kind of walling off the other sections. No, I think I have one more slime chunk in the corner I haven't laid out. I believe I was watching back the last video and kind of saw one spawn in like right against the wall over there. Like I believe there's a basically like right here. I believe there's another slime chunk here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I saw like a slime spawning in. It was like right here. Gonna be protecting the milk bucket at all costs. I'm gonna be continuing to try to make an improvement to the mob grinder up here, try a different arrangement. I'll let you know how that arrangement goes, because there really aren't tutorials for how to build a mob grinder without having water or wood. That's a really, that just doesn't happen in other challenges. I'll be going around, I'll be bone mealing some flowers and getting flowers in my world, and getting some grass, maybe do some other cleanup that way. So I wanted to talk about something, which was, why go through all of this effort to build a massive hole in my world? Why not just start a new flat world? And basically the reason for that is that ever since I started playing Minecraft again on, it was when it came out on Switch, I went through started like 3 different worlds in that time, and like would start it and play it for a few months, and then I would stop playing, and I'd come back a few months later and get back into the game, and then like start playing again. And so in March of 2021, I decided this was going to be the time that I started a long-term survival world, and I was just going to stick to it and keep playing in that world. This was before someone, I think, came up with that term forever world, which is what I tend to call it now, just because it's easier to say, or less of a mouthful than long-term survival world. But I put a lot of effort into picking out the perfect seed for me. Decided I was going to concentrate my builds in a very defined area around spawn, rather than building out everything in far up places. And that would just make it easier for me to constantly be reminded of the things I've built and the progress I've made in the world. And I decided I was going to track my progress with maps. And so, like, I've seen people doing super flat challenges or hardcore challenges or all these different kind of challenges, and I wanted to try something like that. But while I'm doing that, I don't want to get bored with my forever world or forget about it. And so, yeah, I just really love seeing the progress in this world. So, like, about like 300 blocks that way is kind of the home area of my forever world. You can see it in some of my other videos. I have like a world tour video from a year ago if you want to watch that. But basically, yeah, like once I'm done with this challenge, and if I want to reminisce on it, it's not an entirely different world. I can come back anytime I want in my forever world and come look at my progress. And To me, that means a lot. So even if there's kind of a limited number of things I can do in this challenge, I still think, I can build a lot. There's room for like multiple farms and two whole villages. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good challenge for me. And I need to despawn those mobs. Remember what I said about protecting the milk bucket? Yeah, I am going to literally go put myself in a corner and spend the night there. And we'll regroup in the morning. All right, so it's morning. It's still raining. I kind of got scared there and boxed myself into a corner. I do not want to lose the milk bucket at all costs. Let me go back and fix that up. So in case I need to do that again, I can do that very, very quickly. So go like that, and do a little bit of a parkour in there, like that, and then I can hop in a pinch. I think I'm gonna go work on my farm now, see if that kind of concentric circle layout is going to be a bit better. My idea is that they would be on a single ring and maybe more likely to push each other off. I have no idea if it's going to work like that, though. Yeah, so let me work on that, and I'll be continuing looking off the edge here to see if any wandering traders have spawned in. But let me work on that, and I'll get back to you. All right, and now we're back here to try to clean up this mess. No baby zombies, no creepers. Okay, I'm getting in the hole and taking you out one at a time. Oh, you go away, please. I heard a wandering trader outside. So this will be our first chance at getting the emeralds that we need to advance. Super exciting. Those Endermen always griefing. My build's made of dirt. I really need better building materials so I don't have to worry about Endermen destroying my builds like this. Okay. I hear you, WandyT. Let's go say hi. Let's get good at the game here and go say hi. Where are you? Heard you very loudly. I know you're here. You hiding under the ledge? Hiding in one of the slime holes here? Are you up there? Oh, I'm so confused. Is there... Maybe there's just a animal that sounded like the watering trader to me? Let me keep looking around. Oh, no. Why couldn't I see you before? All right. 1 in 3 chance. Let's go. Let's go. Get out of my way. And milk bucket for 2 emeralds. Wow. And just like that, I have my first 2 emeralds. Am I lucky enough that I also get the 7% chance of a moss trade? Wasn't to be. I could trade. Now that's interesting. I could trade an emerald for 8 birch and get a bed and get a chest. Wow, words not coming to me. Would I do this? That's an interesting question. So if I still have 1 emerald left over, that gives me the emerald that I need to trade for a moss block. The problem is that I want to keep both emeralds so that I can also trade for the fermented spider eye. But if I get the fermented spider eye, I can just... Well, no, I still have to wait around for the trade for a fermented spider eye. It's so tempting. It's so tempting. Oh, okay. Okay, let's do it. All right, let's see. Can I get another milk bucket though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. That guy's mad at me. All right. 19. Go. No milk bucket, just an angry llama. Well, I've made my decision here. So that'll give me an interesting choice. If I do happen to get the brown mushroom trade, do I take it right away? And I don't know. But let's get the crafting table. Big. Well, not the crafting table first. Let's get 4 birch planks. And our crafting table. And I think a great place to set that down would be in our house. In my house, as it were. Have our nice wool pile growing. We'll set that down right there. And what else? I think, what do we need? 8 wood for... I need 8 wood for the chest. And we have a chest. And what else could we do with that? We could create... Oh, that would be really tempting. I have 24 redstone. I could do this all into sticks. And get a whole bunch of sticks. Man. Well, I know I need all the planks. And I could get sticks. I could light up inside there. That would be huge. So I think that's what I want to do. I can get a I have 24 redstone right now, so if I get, and I have 1 stick, so if I get 23 more sticks. Oh, okay, that's not going to be exact. Get 24 sticks, and I figured out how to do the controls for the bundle finally. And wow, okay, have light. Have light in this world. Let me throw that in there. Let me throw the emerald in there. Let me also put the carrot in there because that's one of our prized goods. These are the prized goods in our world right now. But let me go run this way to make sure I despawn everything inside there, and let me go light it up. Okay, so I've made a choice, and now there are some nice benefits. Oh, creeper would be bad. Let's get the creeper to explode. Okay. I'm here. Here. Okay. Okay. Good. Oh, man. Always a mess. I thought I was farther away from the wall. Okay, now let's start lighting things up. This is fantastic. Okay, so yeah, let's start in the corner over here. Well, let me start by pausing the game and double checking the light level for redstone torch. Light level of 7. Okay, so we want to need 1 light here, so 2, 3. Really hard to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What was that? 4 out from the corner. So that, let's make sure. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I did that wrong. Go right there. Then we're 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was 3 out from the corner. And deal with you. That's a problem with the redstone torches here. Even with 24, I'm not sure that's going to be enough to like light this all up. That's crazy. Okay, so then, yeah, that's 5, 3, 1. So hard to tell. So hard to see where the obsidian blocks start and end. Okay, so what's the ideal grid pattern here? Just spread out, right? So just do that and we'll come back. All right, so I got the redstone torches laid out in a 4x4 grid, so hopefully we should have no more mobs spawning in here, and I have a safe place to come back to. And I think the new design here seems to have helped the rates a bit. I don't know, I'm just kind of like making it up and trying stuff out and seeing what works, which is one of the fun parts of doing a challenge like this, is you're not nowhere to look up a good tutorial for how to do it, so you actually have to figure it out. I think, I didn't craft a bed yet. I think I want to. I think I want to craft a bed. I'm going to take 3 of my remaining wood here. And we're going to... I hear a zombie very loudly. Where are you? Oh, could have got hit on. I could have maybe got that drop. A sword would have been lovely. All right, let's craft that very first bed. And I think I want to grab some of the bones here. And some bone meal and go out and start getting some more life into my world here, getting some flowers. I think outside my front door would be lovely here. Want that red flower. I think I want that traditional bed, that traditional red bed. I think we want to do that. We want to, man, until I can fix up this house a bit and have enough space inside so that the bed is far enough that I'll actually be able to use it if mobs are nearby. I think I also want this brown wool. And as crazy as it sounds, oh, see, that's the issue. I can have slime spawning in here and other stuff spawning in there. That's not really a safe place for my bed. But what I can do is maybe I build like another room on this side of the house. Go like that, yeah. And maybe right there. Let's lay out another room and then hopefully I'll have enough areas kind of far enough for mob spawning in that I have a safe place to put my bed. Okay. Go like that, go like that. That. Build a doorway through, and then I think I need what? I have 5 wood left here. Let's take another couple and turn those into sticks. Turn those into redstone torches, and then fix up that wall here. Up that wall. Man, can I light this up good? 3, 5, 7. I need a torch like there. That should light that whole section, and should light that. Here and here should light up this whole area. Now I need it over farther. And if I don't want a too high roof. I want to go 3 high on the roof so we're not claustrophobic. Okay. Roof. This is going to be a really ugly house to start out with. But that's fine. It is home. And it is dark in this house. All right. And then, and if let's say I put, oh, scared me. I thought that was a spider eye. It's got that same color. Okay. torch up there. Now set our bed down there. That's going to be, again, really hard. But if I get in here right at right time, right, if I'm timely in getting back here, I'll be able to go to... All right, so let's take another look around. Maybe we can get lucky enough to have another wandering trader spawn in and get the one that we need for the moss trade. Otherwise, we'll be doing that in the next episode. Right, so yeah, we got super lucky again. We got the trade for the emeralds from the milk bucket on the first try. We've done some more progress. I have my shambles of a house is no longer a shambles. It's a dark cave of a dirt hut without a proper door to get into, but hey, it's better than nothing, and it's home. And our farm is improved a bit. It gets a little bit better rates, but it's all going to be coming down just as soon as I can get a renewable source of wood. Speaking of our very unrenewable source of wood, I am super thrilled to have a chest to start organizing some of this stuff into, to have redstone lighting down in so mobs stop spawning in there and I can go there and spend the night there and get some of those mob drops and start grinding for things. And super thrilled to have that crafting table and the bed. I can do a lot with the crafting table. I can create slime blocks with all the slime cubes. It looks like it's about time for night to fall, so let's go to sleep for the very first time in this challenge and wake up to a brand new day and not have to deal with all the nonsense of the mobs. Isn't that wonderful? Anyway, if you've enjoyed watching, please leave a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see in these series. And if you want to see the next episode, make sure to watch because YouTube's probably not going to recommend it to you. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.